Hey YouTube, I am back to do my 34-week update. Um, I have a headscarf on. Sorry for that smack. That was very loud. But I have a headscarf on. I went swimming today, and it don't look good under there. And you know I'm trying to do this natural thing, so I'm also fat. I'm not gonna say fat, but I'm also in a lot of pain right now, and I'm a little winded. So I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible. But you know I always have a lot to say because I talk a lot. But let me just go ahead and jump straight into it. So basically, let me get into it. Remember on my last video, I believe it was my 30-week update, I was telling you guys about my level, my gestation, and my count, my blood count being a little high, meaning that they were worried about me having gestational diabetes. So I wasn't going to do the test. I wasn't going to go in and do the test because it was a 3-hour test, and I'm just like, I'm not about to go and sit nowhere for 3 hours. And it was a lab. They don't. My doctor office is like a little office inside of a building. So I was. There's no lab in his office. His office is literally a office for pregnant women, or you know, just gynecology, you know, whatever, gynecologist, whatever. I don't know. But it's one of them offices. And gynecological office. That's it. I'm gonna keep it like that. So he don't have all that extra stuff in there, and it's like his office is in a building with different offices that has nothing to do with any type of pregnancy. So basically I went there this past Tuesday, which it's been a month, 4 weeks, but I finally went. And the reason why I went is because I've been reading a lot of things online, checking out different things that have been going on with me, and it kind of scared me in more ways than one. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead. And I went online and I scheduled my appointment. My appointment was this past Tuesday. It's a 3-hour test. When I went in, I went to the Quest Laboratory. So when I first went in, they took my blood. Then I had to drink the sugary sweetness, and it was a lot thicker and sweeter, and just, it was way worse. I wanted to throw up, but it was way worse than the first drink that I had, and it was more. So I drank that. First hour went past, got another shot for my blood. Second hour, same thing. Third hour, same thing. And they wanted to do it because it's like they want to see how my levels are within an hour. The first two times, I'm gonna say the first and the third time, the first time after I drank the solution, it was good. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. The second time, within the second hour, it kind of jumped. So they were worried about that. So basically, they what happened was I'm trying to do this and not have the brain, but it's working on me. But basically they basically told me, well, my nurse told me she wanted me to watch the things that I eat, just, you know, watch the things that I intake, which is not a lot of sweets because I'm not a sweets person. I don't eat cakes, I don't eat cookies, I don't eat candy. I mean, I like chocolate. I love chocolate. I love water ice. Like, I love things like that. But as far as like sitting and just eating cake, chips, candy, I'm not like that. However, that was that. Got that over with. I'm happy that I found out I do not have gestational diabetes. My blood just, I mean, my sugar just kind of skips. It kind of has its moments where it's going to go and then come back down. So they just want me to monitor the things that I intake, which is fine because I've been doing that this whole pregnancy. The only thing that I have not did that much, the only thing I'm not doing that much, I don't drink as much water as I should. And that's probably it. But I'm still urinating as much as I should. Like, I don't drink a lot of juice either. It's just that I drink when I'm thirsty, and when I do drink, I drink water. So if I'm thirsty, I'm gonna drink water. But if I'm not thirsty, I just don't force myself to drink. Besides that, went to my doctor's today, this morning. Found out altogether, so far I gained 22 pounds in my pregnancy, which I'm very fine with. The only problem I had today with this appointment was because my mom has been going to she went to the 32-week and the 34-week update, well, the 34-week checkup, and she just realized that she doesn't like my doctor. Now, I'm from Philly, so the doctor that I had from about the age of 15 to about last year, he's been my OB. He's been my gynecologist, and he was my OB. Well, he delivered both my kids that are here. And the way, she used to go with me to them appointments, and she just loved the, how he was. I knew this man before I even had a baby, so it was kind of, before I even got pregnant. So I felt, I gained that comfortability with him before I got pregnant. And then while I was going through my first pregnancy, he was just like, he was a real hands-on doctor. He was very informative, and he was very proficient in his job. This one, he comes in a room, and he's really, I don't know, like, he gave my mom like a little sly remark today when she just was asking about a different hospital that I could possibly deliver at. She asked him about one of the hospitals that the hospital I was going to deliver at. She asked me about another one that is closer to us, and he kind of got sly, like, she was like, well, where we live at is kind of farther than, where the hospital is. And he just was like, well, baby is not just going to slide out. And she was like, I know that, I have 7. But that wasn't the point. It was just that because she felt like he's not personable. My nurse told me that he was going to come in and talk to me about the diet that he wants me to be on. Never once did he say anything about what he wants me to eat. He just kind of left alone. And if it wasn't for me asking, he wasn't going to tell me to lay off certain things that I don't even eat. He's just not really personable, and he really is not really informative. And I mean, I'm not going to say he's not proficient, because his office is, his office is still going, but I don't know, he's just not, I don't know, maybe if you've been with him for years, it's different. But like I told my mom, he is different when it's just me. But I mean, you've been with me the last 2 appointments, and the baby's godmom went this appointment. So I don't know if he felt some type of way or overwhelmed seeing so many people in the room. However, they get the information for the hospital that I'm thinking about delivering at. And the reason why I changed the hospital is because I went online and I started reading about things. And this hospital that I'm thinking about delivering at offers birthing centers, or has birthing centers. So I was thinking about jumping on that. And the reason why is because since about my 26 or 27 week update, I wanted to change my doctor. I wanted to actually start going to a different doctor, but I couldn't find one in my area. And I'm not, in Arizona, it's like, if it ain't close, it's far. So, and my doctor's is not even close, but it's closer than the other places. So I'm like, I'm just going to stick with him. But the birthing centers, I found out about midwifery and just all the midwifery, whatever, you know how to pronounce it. But I read on information about that, and I just was like, I was interested. So, I'm supposed to be going on a tour tomorrow. However, we want to go on the tour together, meaning me and my son's dad. We want to go on the tour together, so he wants me to reschedule for what day is this? Thursday, Friday. He wants me to reschedule for Saturday so he's able to go, because he's working throughout the rest of the week. So I said I'm on call, and I'm going to try to see if they can reschedule, but if not, then I'm just going to take tomorrow to go ahead and do the tour. So I'm excited to do that, to go ahead and do the tour of the hospital, because it's been a long wait time. I'm finally 34 weeks. I'm so ready for next week. I'm so ready for the week after that, the week after that. I'm so ready to have him. I found out today that he is about 4 to 4.5 pounds, which is kind of small to me, because my son, by this time, my firstborn, he was big. He was almost 6 pounds, and I was 8.5 months. So, I mean, it's a different pregnancy. It's different. But for the most part, everything has been going good. My symptoms, like I said, I think I told you already in the beginning that I've been having like a lot of Braxton Hicks. That's what I've been experiencing a lot of. And then a weakness in my leg. Is like when I stand for too long, I really realize, hey, you're pregnant and you're 8.5 months pregnant, you need to sit down. But being that I'm where I'm at is like, just say if I'm walking somewhere, if you walk to the store out here, you're going to be tired. You're going to be wanting to stop along the way, because I'm telling you, the blocks out, if anybody ever been to Arizona, they know what I'm saying. From one light to the next, it's about 3 blocks. And I mean, you can literally see the light from the next lot, and they just say that it's a block, but don't believe the hype. Besides that, my cravings has been, I love icy, like ices, and it's not every kind, it's just blueberry, and I love it mixed with crushed ice. It's just like the best thing in the world. But my mom today, she had They were called smoothies. They were all if anyone ever heard of a gas station store kind of thing, it's called Quick Trip, and they call it smoothies, but they're like crushed little bits of crushed ice with flavor. It's just they are so much better than a icy. But yeah, I'm so ready to go on labor because I already, like, me and the guy mom already worked out today everything that I need, everything I wanted to bring. If I need her to go to the store and what she going to bring to the delivery room, just everything. So, like I said, I'm ready to have him. Don't want to go rambling. Basically, I'm trying to think when I'm going to do my hospital bag. I have not did it. Really was not planning on doing it anytime soon. I probably was going to do it like the first week in July, or I probably even wasn't going to do it until the night that I felt my first contraction. And I'm just trying, and I'm very pain tolerant, so I can run around and get things together. And go through the contractions, and I want to labor at home for the most part as long as possible, because I don't want an epidural, and I don't want to be I just don't want to be in the hospital. And you know, after you had a baby, they try to keep you for a day or two. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to sleep in my bed. You know what I mean? I want my baby to sleep in his bed. I don't want to be on the hospital bed. And it's just, I don't like the hospital. They come in and interrupt you I don't know how many times. And me personally, I want my baby to stay in the room with me, because if he's in the room, that means that y'all don't have to come in there to bother me unless y'all come to check us. And that's just another thing I don't want to deal with. That's why I didn't want to have a hospital birth. But I'm still looking into different things, and by the time I come to you guys with my, I'm going to say about 37, 38 week video, I'll let you know what I came up with, where I'm delivering, and how everything turned out. So I'm not going to go on rambling too much. If I forgot anything, then I'll make sure to put it in. Also, I would like to thank, sorry about this, it came late, but I would like to give a shout out to one of my YouTube subscribers. I'm also subscribed to her page. Her name is, well, her YouTube name is I Love My 5 Babies. Yeah, I Love My 5 and His Babies, BBYS. And the love is ILOV My 5 BBYS. And I want to give her a shout out because she sent me something in the mail. I wish I had it, but I really had a brain fart before I came in, so I'm going to try to either do a shout out and read, you know, because she sent me a card also, so I want to go ahead and give her that shout out right here, because I told her I would do that in this video. So I'll give her a shout out, but I'll give her a proper shout out in my next video. I'll read with the card that she sent me, and also I'll tell you guys what she sent me in the next video. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and give a belly shot, and I'll see you guys next week, because my appointments are now every week. So I'm going to give you guys a belly shot. Okay. On the bed, so don't mind. Okay. Okay, so like I said, I'll see you guys next week with my 35-week update. Hope you guys enjoy.